As an artist, I think you have to ask yourself, who are you writing for, and who are these songs, and why did they choose to come through me? And whether it's one person or X amount of people, I'm always going to write and always going to be a musician, whether anybody is hearing it or not. And I think that's the one thing that, well, I know that I had to decide a long time ago, is that I'll write and I'll play music and embrace the piano, whether it's just me in the room or whether it's a full house. One song on the album called The Caribbean Sea, I really love playing this song, and it's musically it's more simplistic, but that's why I like it so much. The emotion that it draws on, to me, is really powerful. And a lot of times when I think of this record, I think of this song. I spent a lot of time in the Caribbean when I was younger, and I sort of associate that with getting perspective. Musically on the album, it's coming out of the moon and onto the sun, and we've sort of been through the more turmoil part of the album, and so now Caribbean Sea is giving us our breathing room, and that's how I see that song, is that it's giving us our space when we've been through a turbulent time. And we all need a little breathing room, I think, sometimes.
Right there, next to you. Bet you never thought there'd be stress like this, but strength comes from the strangest of places.
And fire has been with me for a little while. And this song, I really enjoy playing it. And to me, it has this really innocent sweetness about it. This song reminds me of a lot of different things. And maybe that's why I dig it so much. It makes me have visions of the desert and of childhood, but also of things that maybe I'm going to see in the future. And that's what this song reminds me of, is the possibility of the future, and relying on the magic within you, and knowing that we all have a little magic and fire in us, and how we can surround ourselves with people that have fire, because we're not going to have fire within us all the time, but if we surround ourselves with those people that when you meet them, it just sparks. And I'm not talking romantically necessarily. I'm just talking about our friendships and our relationships, because I think all of us at one point have thought, who have I gotten myself surrounded with? And fire in my mind reminds me that you're surrounding yourself with people that have that spark. We're taking more chances musically, structurally, whereas I feel every thought was very organic. It was very from the earth, and this one maybe is in outer space. I have these visions of outer space and rockets and stars and comets, and so I think musically we're trying to reflect that. I think it makes sense, and it feels right to do those things. The process of conception to a processed CD works a little bit differently with us. When I come into the studio, I record the songs wholly, pianos, vocals, in one take. And to convey what I think the song is trying to say, I feel like that is the easiest way, and also the more truthful way for me. Hence the pictures and the environment and the care that is taken to nourish that. And it doesn't take a lot of takes to get that, because you're prepping beforehand, you're keeping that in mind, you're holding a space within you for that. And after the piano and the vocals, and at times the percussion as well, doing it all together, is laid down. Steve works his magic and puts on the guitar, the bass. We, as with Moon and Fire, we're doing a lot more experimental. We're doing electronic, we're doing loops, we're doing different instrumentation. We're going to put strings. Caroline Kemper, who played harp on Every Thought, will be back, and she'll be playing her amazing harp for us, and putting that together in a way that is true and whole to the music is really important to me and to all of us who work on the album.